Moving on, the Excise Department's Special Investigation Team, which is investigating the Hyderabad drug scam, has issued notices to several high-profile people from the Telugu film industry. As many as 10 people have been summoned by the SIT. Of these, 2 are directors, 4 are producers, and 2 are actors. Mirror Now had recently exposed schools and students and several high-profile people using MDMA and LSD drugs in Hyderabad. So far, 12 members have been arrested by the Telangana Excise and Prohibition Department in relation to the case. Paul joins me on the phone line with more details. Paul, what are you picking up?
Well, Kavita, in fact, even as I speak to you, before I spoke to you, in fact, I was speaking to Akun Sabarwal, the director of the Enforcement Department, and he was telling me, even as I speak to you, raids are underway. They're trying to find out more links. They're trying to find out how wide the tentacles of the drug racket have actually spread. In fact, a week ago when we were speaking to the director, he himself told us that it was time to call curtains on the drug racket. 10 arrests had been made. It was after that, with leads coming in from after checking the call records of those who had been arrested, that 2 more were arrested yesterday, and then now we're getting to know that 10 people from the Tollywood industry have been sent notices, in fact asking them to come in front of the department so that they can be interrogated, out of which 2, like you said, are actresses, 3 are renowned heroes, and there is also 1 successful film director we're hearing in the list. Not only that, 35 others will also be getting notices. Notices will be sent out to 35 more people in regard to the Tollywood industry. It's surprising how from schools the scenario has actually changed to Tollywood. The focus is on Tollywood industry now. It was also on event management companies before this. One after the other, the leads are actually heading or leading to more leads in this case.
Right. Paul, stay with us. ND Mullah, retired DCP crime of Bengaluru, joins us on the phone line. Mr. Mullah, the police seem very, very clear over here that they have to crack down on this racket. How heartening is it to see these kind of developments and the fact that even the powerful are not being spared?
Well, you see, the drug abuse has become a commonplace in cities, particularly in South India, Southern India. Bombay and Delhi, they were there, and in Punjab also it was rampant. But now it is unfortunate that it has come down to Bangalore and Hyderabad. I don't think our agencies have enough training and equipment and financial assistance to track down heavily on these mafia. Because wherever there is a money, wherever there is rampant money, drugs are available freely. Particularly in Hyderabad, luckily Chennai is spared of this to a larger extent. But yes, it is there in Bangalore as well as in Hyderabad. So there are, for example, the Narcotic Control Bureau of India. Then we have city level drug prevention squads. Then we have state level in CID, a particular squad. But all this is inadequate. And it is not surprising that drugs are freely available in various forms, mainly because of the foreign students coming in flux in the country.
Right.
They are the main conduits. And it is available even in various forms like
Mr. Mullah, why would you say that foreign students who are coming into the country are the ones who are actually bringing in the drugs? It could come in from various places, and from what we understand, a lot of these addicts eventually end up peddling drugs to finance their habit.
You see, ultimately it is a big racket. But it has to come, except ganja, opium, or its derivative, charas, its derivatives, LSD and drugs like MDMA, which is called commonly as Molly. These are the specialized drugs which gives a kind of fantasy. These drugs are imported and it is peddled into the country by the foreign students only. And mostly from Nigerian or what you call African students mainly. It is open fact. And I don't think our agencies are fully equipped. What we do as a police officer, I'm telling you, what we do it on certain informants who themselves are farmer addicts.
Right.
So apart from that, we have to have further knowledge about this, about drug peddling. Unless we are
would you also looking, Mr. Mullah, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but looking at the extent over here, like Paul, who's with us right now, is telling that first the crackdown first began, of course, in school and college campuses. Then they looked at event management companies. Then they're looking at Tollywood, and from what he says, 35 other people are still to get notices, which means this is a network that is spread far and wide. Would you suspect that this is something that has probably spread to other cities of the country as well?
In Bombay, Delhi, it is rampant. So also in Punjab state. Everybody, it is an open fact. You know, the statistics themselves show. Then comes the number of, in South India, it is Bangalore. And then it is this thing. Authorities need not hide from this fact. They should come openly. And one unfortunate thing that authorities are not properly, junior authorities who actually operate in prevention, our main persons in prevention of the drug trafficking are not properly trained. They do not have sufficient funds to pay to their informants. And unless you are part of the drug trafficking, you are part of the drug mafia, you cannot get the information. That's the whole bloody problem in this.
That's the problem with this, right? Mr. Mullah, thank you very much for joining us. Paul, also thank you for getting us those details. The police, obviously over here, the Enforcement Directorate, cracking down on the drug racket, began with schools and college campuses now, and then they went on to event management companies, and now from what we understand, 10 people in Tollywood have been sent notices, 35 others could get notices going forward.